Sensitivity is not a weakness or a character flaw. It's a measurable, observable trait known in psychology as sensory processing sensitivity. According to research pioneered by Dr. Elaine Aron, around 15 to 20% of people are born with a more sensitive nervous system. These individuals are often referred to as highly sensitive people, or HSPs. HSPs process sensory data more deeply than the average person. This includes everything from lights and sounds to emotions, facial expressions, and subtle changes in the environment. Because of this, sensitive people often feel overwhelmed in loud, chaotic, or emotionally charged situations. But this trait doesn't only come with challenges, it also brings extraordinary gifts. HSPs tend to be deeply empathetic, intuitive, creative, and conscientious. They often pick up on what others miss. They think deeply, feel profoundly, and are finely attuned to beauty, art, nature, and meaning. Imagine this. Two people walk through a forest. One hears birds chirping. The other hears the birds, notices the breeze rustling the leaves, the scent of moss and earth, the pattern of sunlight filtering through the branches, and even senses the emotional tone in their friend's silence. That second person? Likely a sensitive soul. Let's be clear. Sensitivity is not the same as emotional reactivity. Emotional reactivity means impulsively reacting to feelings. Sensitivity means deeply experiencing emotional and sensory input, but not necessarily acting on it. A sensitive person may cry during a movie not because they're fragile, but because they are emotionally attuned to the story, the characters, and the meaning behind each moment. Likewise, a sensitive child may seem withdrawn in a noisy classroom, not out of defiance, but because their system is overwhelmed. When sensitivity is misunderstood. Sadly, when sensitivity is misunderstood, it is often punished. Children are told to toughen up, teens are mocked for being too dramatic, adults are expected to suppress their feelings in favor of logic and performance. But many of the world's greatest thinkers, creators, and visionaries were deeply sensitive. Think of Leonardo da Vinci, Frida Kahlo, Carl Jung, Maya Angelou. Their sensitivity wasn't a hindrance, it was the source of their genius. Common traits of sensitive people. Let's break it down. Sensitive people often experience deep processing. They reflect on things thoroughly, replay conversations, seek meaning, and consider consequences deeply. Emotional depth. They don't just feel, they absorb. Their emotional world is rich, nuanced, and profound.